Ah, the 1970 BMW 2002. Picture this. It's a crisp morning in Bavaria, and the engineers at BMW are sipping their strong German coffee. A spark of brilliance strikes. What followed was a car that would forever change the landscape of compact sports sedans. Now we must begin with the heart of the matter, the engine. Under the hood of the BMW 2002 lies a 2.0-liter inline-four engine. This little beast, despite its modest size, cranks out a respectable 100 horsepower at 5,500 RPM. For the era, it wasn't groundbreaking, but it provided a zesty, spirited performance that other compacts of the time simply couldn't match. You'd get from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 11 seconds, which back in 1970 was genuinely impressive for a car of this class. But let's not be starry-eyed. The 2002 wasn't without its quirks. The single carburettor was notorious for needing frequent tinkering and tuning. The ride could be a bit bumpy, especially on anything less than pristine roads, thanks to its relatively firm suspension. And let's not forget the rust, the arch-nemesis of many a vintage car enthusiast. The 2002's body had a tendency to rust in the harsh winters of Europe and parts of the US. Performance-wise, the handling is where the 2002 truly shined. This wasn't just a car, it was an experience. The steering was incredibly responsive, providing a sense of connection to the road that many modern cars simply lack. It took corners with the kind of enthusiasm that encouraged drivers to push it just that little bit harder, grins stretching wider with every twist and turn. Cultural significance? Now that's where the BMW 2002 transcends its spec sheet. This car is often credited with establishing BMW's reputation in the United States. It was a period of automotive doldrums for many American manufacturers. Oversized, underpowered, and uninspiring vehicles were the norm. Along comes the 2002, compact, stylish, and fun. It was a breath of fresh Bavarian air. It wasn't just a mode of transport, it became a symbol of defiance against the ubiquity of blandness on the roads. And did you know? Bob Lutz, a pivotal figure in the automotive world, who later went on to shape companies like GM and Chrysler, was absolutely smitten with the 2002. He once declared it as one of the most significant cars BMW ever built. Such endorsements weren't just fluff. They were echoes of admiration across an industry. The 2002 also played a pivotal role in motorsport. It wasn't uncommon to see it tearing up the tracks in various touring car championships. Its agility and relative simplicity made it a favorite among privateers and professional drivers alike. But we must circle back to its imperfections. The interior, while functional, wasn't exactly luxurious. Sure, it had a straightforward design, but it was nothing to write home about. And the seats? If you were planning a long road trip, well, let's just say that frequent stretch breaks were a necessity. In closing, the 1970 BMW 2002 is a marvel of its time, warts and all. It wasn't perfect, but its impact on the automotive world was profound. It taught us that cars didn't have to be mundane, that they could be compact yet vivacious, practical yet engaging. It's a car that whispered, no, shouted, that driving should be about the joy of the journey as much as the destination. So, whether you're reminiscing or discovering it anew, the BMW 2002 remains a charming chapter in the grand story of automotive innovation. Cheers to those Bavarian engineers and their morning coffee epiphanies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more automotive adventures.